Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Master J. This is actually my second video I'm going to be uploading, and today we're watching the 6 scary videos that need explaining by my boy Mind Junkie. Make sure to check out his channel, give him a sub, and let's dive right into it and see what needs explaining.
Some towns have secrets that lurk in their streets after dark. This footage was captured by a man filming from his balcony in a town that had been living in fear for months.
Doesn't matter what time, there's always someone watching.
Residents had been reporting bizarre and disturbing noises echoing through their neighborhood during the late night hours.
Here in Germany,
strange sounds that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere, keeping families awake and children terrified. Concerned citizens had organised search parties, scouring the streets and alleyways for any explanation, but every investigation came up empty. Many began to believe that something malevolent was stalking their town, a presence that only revealed itself under the cover of darkness. But on this particular night, one resident finally captured visual proof of what had been haunting their community.
Apparently. Well, there's another person up there. Ugh. That's disgusting.
What makes this encounter particularly terrifying is how the figure positions itself almost as if it's been waiting and watching for quite some time. The entity appears completely unafraid of being discovered, suggesting it's grown bold in its surveillance of the neighborhood. This footage finally provided the community with visual evidence of what had been terrorizing them for months. The malevolent presence that residents had sensed but never seen was real, and it had been stalking their streets all along.
I don't know, it's kind of blurry, it's hard to tell, but it could just be a lady wondering what those noises are too, just looking out. I don't know if that's a window or ally. I don't know. Let's keep watching. Still kind of creepy though.
Sometimes the most terrifying encounters happen when we can't see what's watching us. This footage was captured by a Reddit user who felt an unmistakable presence in his own home for reasons he couldn't explain. He had developed the unsettling feeling that someone was constantly observing him. The sensation was so persistent and disturbing that he decided to start recording, hoping to either debunk his paranoia or capture evidence of what was haunting him.
I do think we kind of, as humans, have that ability. Some of us, not everyone, but a lot of us have that ability to feel when someone's watching you. You know what I mean? So I get it.
While filming, he saw absolutely nothing with his naked eye, just the familiar rooms and furniture of his own house. But when he reviewed the footage later, when he slowed it down to examine every frame, something had been there the entire time, moving through his home, completely invisible to human perception.
You shadow people, I don't like stuff like that. That's freaky. But that we don't know what's behind them. It could have been like something through the window or something, you know. We don't know what's behind the camera, so it's hard to tell. Give us a 360 so we can see what's behind you.
The slowed down video shows a dark, shadowy figure moving through his living space. At first, the entity appears as just a subtle distortion, barely noticeable against the familiar surroundings. But as the footage continues, the shadow becomes more defined, moving with purpose and intelligence through his home. This footage raises a chilling possibility about the times we feel observed, but dismiss it as imagination. But what is this? Could this be proof that shadow entities exist just beyond human perception? Let me know.
I guess we will never find out.
This footage comes from TikTok user Melody, a young woman who has been living through a nightmare that most people wouldn't believe. For weeks, her bedroom door had been opening by itself during the early morning hours. No matter how carefully she secured it before going to sleep, she would wake up to find her door standing wide open, as if something had deliberately entered her room while she slept. Desperate to prove she wasn't losing her mind, Melody decided to document what was happening with undeniable evidence. But this wasn't going to be just another grainy nighttime recording. She set up 2 cameras, one inside her room and one positioned directly behind the door. This way, no skeptic could claim someone was simply opening the door from the other side. What her dual camera setup captured would validate every suspicion she had about her home.
I close my door because safety, and I fall asleep, I wake up, it's open. Sometimes when I'm in my room doing stuff, it opens. People are like, record on both sides. Someone's opening the door. I'm going to record on both sides. Oh shoot, let me start recording. On this phone, I will be recording.
I already like the idea.
From the inside, I'm going to walk out.
Because a lot of times when you see videos like this, it's always only recording the one side where the person's in and never the other side. So you can't tell if it's a lie or someone's, you know, behind the other side, pulling strings or some stuff like that. So I want to see how this turns out on both sides. Let's see.
Right, and then
probably a little brother or something.
okay, it's okay. We're gonna go down here.
I want to see the doorknob turn. That's when I'm going to start believing. Because it could be like inside wind pressure or something.
Watch it not open. Why am I whispering? I'll fast forward this so you guys don't have to.
Well, I was thinking it would be recording on both sides at the same time. So, I don't know. Oh wait, it is. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on.
So you guys don't have to.
Oh, it is. I was so focused on the left side I didn't even see the right side. But I didn't see anything turn. It could be wind pressure.
Did you see someone?
Like on videos like this, I want to be 100% sure that it's not explainable. You know what I mean? So like if I would have seen the knob turn a little bit to open the door, then it would have been more believable for me. But like this, I mean, it could be, but it could just also be wind pressure. You never know.
I don't know. Well,
there's nobody on the other side.
Because I used to have a door like that. That used to open. If a window was open in a different room, the door would just open because it just wasn't good.
The hallway camera proves that. But something is definitely turning that handle, opening her door like it owns the place.
What
gets me about this footage is how casual it seems. Like whatever's doing this has been at it for a while. It's not some violent poltergeist throwing.
He said it's definitely turning the knob.
The place. What gets me about this foot is definitely turning that handle, opening her door like it owns the place.
I can
what
see
gets me about this footage is how casual it seems. Like whatever's doing this.
It's like this guy is debunking me on the spot, but I really can't see it turn.
Has been at it for a while. It's not some violent poltergeist throwing things around. It's just calmly opening her door whenever it wants. And that might actually be more terrifying because it means this thing feels completely comfortable in her house, like it belongs there more than she does. A video from Indonesia shows a man exploring what appeared to be an empty house late at night. Urban explorers know the risks, the unstable floors, the potential for dangerous encounters with other trespassers, but they rarely consider the possibility that some abandoned buildings aren't as empty as they appear. This particular explorer had been documenting his journey through the deserted property, treating it like any other routine investigation. The house seemed typical of most abandoned locations: broken windows, peeling paint, the usual signs of neglect and decay. But as he moved through the lower floors, something made him look up towards the second story. What he saw peering down at him would make him question everything he thought he knew about empty buildings.
Oh gosh. What is that? Oh, that's definitely a face. Looks like a child face.
As he pans his camera upward towards the second floor balcony.
Looks like a grown baby. That's a grown baby face. Ew. And why is he like already there?
A figure becomes visible between the white columns. It appears to be a pale face with what looks like red eyes positioned directly above where he's standing. The man filming notices it, and his camera movement becomes more erratic, suggesting he's seen something unexpected. Whether this is something paranormal, a person hiding in the building, or an optical illusion is unclear. But the timing and positioning of whatever appears in that footage raises questions about what he encountered in that abandoned house.
Ew.
A Reddit post shared what appears to be a simple photograph taken by a professional photographer 15 years ago. His sister was posing for a portrait session, sitting in front of an antique mirror that had been purchased from a flea market. The setup was straightforward. She sat facing away from the camera, her profile partially visible in the mirror's reflection. This seemed like a routine photo shoot, the kind of artistic portrait that photographers capture every day. But when the images were developed, something was fundamentally wrong with what the camera recorded. The photographer examined every aspect of the image, checking for double exposure, camera malfunctions, or processing errors. The negative showed no signs of damage or manipulation. Everything appeared technically sound, yet the photograph contained an impossibility that defied logical explanation. The photograph shows the woman sitting with her back to the camera as intended, but the reflection in the mirror tells a completely different story. While she faces away from the photographer in real life, her reflection appears to be looking directly at her. The mirror shows her face turned towards where she's actually sitting, as if the reflection is independent of her actual position. Now, according to the photographer, he spent years trying to find a rational explanation for what his camera captured. He's examined the original negative countless times, looking for any technical flaw that could account for the anomaly. Professional photography equipment, proper lighting, standard development process, everything was done correctly. Yet somehow, the mirror reflection doesn't match the physical reality of where his sister was positioned. Whether this represents some kind of supernatural phenomenon or an optical illusion that hasn't been properly explained remains unclear. But for a professional photographer to be unable to identify what went wrong with his own equipment, that raises some interesting questions about what exactly happened during that photo shoot.
Signs in the sky.
This
This is
viral
where it gets
footage was
interesting.
captured by someone who thought they were just recording an impressive sunset, but
Probably
as
aliens.
they're filming, something
Probably is.
appears in
It's
the
aliens.
sky that would divide the internet into believers and skeptics. Within hours of being posted online, the video had millions of views and thousands of comments from people arguing about what they were actually looking at.
Oh, blessed Jesus, look at that.
Oh, that does
The
look like a
formation
Jesus.
appears to show a human figure, complete with what looks like a glowing halo. You can
Oh,
hear the
sure.
person filming getting more excited, calling for others to come look.
They're real clear in here, look.
Yeah,
Look
you
at that.
can see him, can't you?
Look at that.
Yeah.
No, that's not Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Because if that was
People in the
Jesus,
background
you would
start
see a
making
fro.
references.
You know,
Some
you would
sound
see a fro for sure.
genuinely
So,
shaken.
it's not Jesus.
Praise you, Jesus.
But it looks
I've never
sick.
seen nothing like it in my life. Praise God.
The detail is remarkable, from the positioning of the beard to the perfect circular light formation around the head like a halo. Whether this represents divine intervention, hologram technology,
That is
or
freaky.
an incredible natural coincidence depends entirely on what you choose to believe. But one thing is certain, this footage has sparked debates that show no signs of stopping anytime soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next.
Oh,
You're
we
gonna
will.
love them.
We will.
Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
I already
I'll
did.
see you
I already did,
in the
my
next
man. I
one.
already did. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. As I said earlier, don't forget to check out his channel too. Give him a sub. But also don't forget your boy Master J. Give me a like and a sub if you liked the video. And we will be back tomorrow looking for further videos. Or watching further videos. Let's say that. All right.